Imagine getting everything you once prayed for, the income, the house, the lifestyle, then waking up one morning and feeling behind anyway. Sounds impossible. It's happening to millions of people right now. And the person moving the goalpost isn't your boss. It's not the economy. It's not inflation. Pause. It's your own brain. At $50,000, she said, if I just made $80,000, I'd finally be set. At $80,000, she said, if I just made $120,000, I'd finally be set. At 1 to 0,000, she stopped finishing the sentence. Your brain treats satisfaction like a free trial. The second it expires, it starts shopping for the next version. And here's what makes this really insidious. It doesn't feel like dissatisfaction. It feels like ambition. It feels like progress, which is exactly why it's so expensive. Morgan Housel dedicates an entire chapter to this in The Psychology of Money. He calls it never enough. And he makes an observation that lands differently after you read the full context. The most dangerous financial force isn't a market crash. It's not a bad investment. It's the quiet automatic expansion of what feels normal. The wealthy figured out something unusual. They defined enough before they reached it. In writing, specifically, not a number, a description. What does the day actually need to look like? What does the house functionally need to be? What does transportation need to accomplish? LandMan calls it the property line. And the wealthiest people he's studied share one thing in common. Their property line doesn't drift with income, it holds. And everything income grows above that line becomes permanent ground. Remember that concept, because we're going to come back to the exact number it produces. And it's going to be larger than you expect. The Psychology of Money by Morgan Housel. Link in bio. Because the wealthiest people aren't the ones who earned the most. They're the ones who knew when they had enough and stopped letting the system move the line.